Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a tune-up on this 1962 King Cleveland Cornet. I have a tune-up kit and another little item here. Okay, yeah, that fits perfectly. This is for the finger ring so that you can slide this in and out dynamically. The finger ring is on order. So I'm going to do the valve rebuild. And just to make this easy, I'm going to pull the slides out of it. Incidentally, you will notice that the nib is missing from this slide. That has to be put back on by the repair shop. I have it taped on right here so that it doesn't get lost. We have new felts, new corks, new springs, new valve guides, and a pair of new water key corks. Synthetic material. Very well. Let's start with the first valve here. Remove it. I need to disassemble this. There's a spring. There is a felt in there for which I have replacements. And then there is the old felt and old cork stack up, which just disintegrated on me. The replacement corks are about half the thickness of the old ones, but the replacement felts are thicker. And here is the old valve guide, which is letting the valve piston go in different orientations than it should. So this kit comes with new ones, which are, the new ones are plastic. And maybe that's better. In any event, put the new valve guide in. We will retain these old valve guides. So we reassemble. We've got the valve guide on. We'll put the spring on. And we will screw this on. There that is. We need a new cork. All right. Now in theory we need one felt placed on top of that. The other felt goes inside here like that. And then last but not least, this is completely compacted, worn out, and screwed up. Set that aside. And we have this. And we put that in place. We put this on and we screw the button on. And it's ready to put back into the horn. we are going to reinstall this newly reassembled valve in here. First, however, I'm going to check it. Yeah, that spring is definitely stronger than what was in there. All right. All right. That valve guide is not doing me any favors. It's not working. Okay, and the reason it's not working is because the idiot put it in upside down, and that idiot would be me. All right, so take it back out. I disassemble the valve. Move that, take this off, and put it back together this way, I guess. There we go. All right, it went on. All right, that actually looks better too. All right, let's screw this back together. All right, let's put a little oil on this mama cat. Yep, that works. Now it is locked in place and is not turning. That's what you want. Okay, that's one of three. It does, however, help if you're going to play this thing to reinstall the valve slides. And they go. Come on. That one goes in. Okay, that pretty much completes this. These two water key corks, synthetic water key corks, will go to the repairman along with this nib because both water keys need work. So I will let him put those on if he likes that style. If he wants to put something else on instead, he can do that too. Here is the detritus that was removed. The valve guides were retained. The springs were placed in the recycle bin. The old corks and felts, disposition trash can. One of the solder connections is cracked on it. Said solder connection has been repaired and is a very clean, well done solder joint. This spit valve on the main pipe, the lead pipe, is missing its ferrule, and somebody managed to make it work anyway. Spit valve has been repaired, a new ferrule has been emplaced, and the cork has been replaced with the synthetic corks that I provided. The second valve slide, right in the middle of the screen, was stuck, and when I got it unstuck, the little nib that's right next to it came off. It will need to be resoldered. The nib on the second valve slide has also been soldered back in, and is also very well done. The third valve slide, its spit valve has problems too. You can see here that it's bent, it's crooked. That's easy enough to fix, and the cork on it needs to be replaced as well. The third valve slide has had its spit valve repaired also. It's straightened out, and the synthetic cork has been emplaced. This slide was incorrectly identified as the first valve slide in a previous video. In addition, while the horn was in the shop, a finger ring was ordered, and it has arrived, and I have installed it. The bow end of it has got a pretty substantial dent in it. This has also been repaired. This was where most of the repair money went, to repair this instrument. The main lead pipe has got a few dings, nothing particularly horrible. The main lead pipe has been straightened out. There was a very slight bend in it up near the mouthpiece holder, and there's a few tiny little dings in it here and there. Those have all been straightened out. Up on the bell, there are a few dings, nothing particularly large. A couple of dings there. Most of the damage on the bell was on this side. There was a crease right there, and there was a ding right there, and several other smaller ones here and there. Finish that has been removed from most of the horn was protected inside the little valleys where these were, so those dents had been in it for a long time. The only thing that remains of the old dents is the still extant lacquer. That one right there, I wouldn't even worry about it. Well, maybe I wasn't worried about that ding, but the repair guy was. He fixed it. That was not an easy one to get at. It's not perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better than it was. Okay, for the cost analysis, this horn cost $3.25 on eBay. I bought it and I paid another $18 to ship the thing. I spent another $30 to rebuild the valves with new springs and everything, as seen earlier in the video. I bought a mouthpiece, paid about $15 for it. I bought the finger ring, which was $8 or thereabouts. But most importantly, I spent $150 to get the thing fixed up. So I've got over $200 into this horn. If I was lucky, I would probably be able to get $100 for it on eBay. Maybe not even that much because of the lack of finish. But it is in good playing condition. The next thing I need to do to it is strip the lacquer, the remaining lacquer off of it, because there's not much of it left, and it would just make more sense to me to just remove the rest of it. So I will probably be doing another video, probably a pretty short video, on the lacquer removal when I get around to doing that. So there it is, my latest toy. Goddess bless. What is in here? There's always chewy plastic. I hate chewy plastic. I hate plastic. Come on, get out. Get out. springs. Oh, for f***'s sake, get out! Thank you. I hate plastic. Everything has to come in wrapped in this chewy ass plastic. Plastic.